Hello, my friends. Today I want to talk to you about something of interest here, and that has to do with a selfie. One of the most important things to do is to keep good eye contact. When they look at you, they want to see this eye-to-eye contact like you were if they were actually here. So anytime you break that eye contact, you kind of lose them for a little bit. Your message gets lost. And it's real easy to prevent, and it's real hard to keep them. It's happening. And what I mean by that is right now I am talking to you, and we should be eyes straight. You're looking at me. You see my eyes are looking at you just like you were sitting here with me. But if I look over to see me in the camera, I am no longer in that close eye contact with my viewer anymore. I've kind of lost him. I'm kind of off to the side. Instead of staying right there looking at the actual lens on my camera. The camera is never really in the middle of your face. But we have a tendency to see our face. We're drawn to it, it's just a natural thing. But we really have to fight it. And there's a couple things I'm going to show you so you don't lose your viewer by looking away from the camera. I mean, we even have it in the studio. When you got the studio, we got a monitor set up on the side there, so as soon as I look at the monitor, I've done the same thing. I've kind of lost my audience. And when you do that, and I often, when I have talent in here, I'll often turn the monitor around so it can't be seen, and that will keep them from looking for it and looking at it. But let me show you a couple ways that you want to keep from that happening. And one of the key things is first off, is identify where your camera is on your phone. They're not all in the same place. This one happens to be right in the middle. And I put a little bitty piece of paper there just to help identify where that's at. So now I can look at that little paper and have a focus point. Because sometimes they're hard to show up. This particularly would be too. It's hard to show up and a little harder to read. But every time I look away, every time I look with the camera, I look away to me to see my face, I kind of lose the viewer, and I don't want to do that. So hopefully this helps. It's a real easy thing to do. Block out that, put a little mark on your camera. Some people I even suggest to put something over your face, start the view. Once you got it all focused up, you don't need to worry about it anymore. And you can just talk to the little piece of paper or whatever identifies that, and you're home free. Now, you don't have this problem really too much when you spin the camera around and you're facing on the back side of the camera, because there's usually obvious holes and so forth where the lens stick out, and you end up looking at that and you're not distracted by your face because it's not there. Just remember, when you set this up for your next time you're using your selfie kind of side of your camera or phone, make sure you put something to identify where the camera is and where the lens is, and looking at that the whole time. So you keep that eye-to-eye contact with your viewers, because viewers are hard to get. We don't want to lose them.